let's get started. First, of course, you need a cake. I made this double layer chocolate cake. I filled it with an almond frosting, and then I decorated the outside using our Wonder Cream frosting, which you can find out in our recipes on our website at sweetartfactory.com. And then the next thing you need are some colors. Now, I do want to show you this one color, which is the bright white. The bright white is what I actually add to my white frosting to make it super white. When I'm doing a cake like this, I want it really white. And then next, I have two colors of greens you can choose from. This is a leaf green, and then the next one is this mint green. And actually, I mixed both those colors to create the color we're going to use today. And then there's your tips. Today I am using a tip which is a number 18. You can find those on our websites. And then I put a coupler in here, which you can also purchase. You don't have to have a coupler, but if you're going to interchange your tips, then having the coupler with the same color frosting is a simple way to go. And then the other thing I have, this is called a 3-sided scraper. And we're going to make a simple design on the cake using this scraper. Then the other thing that I wanted to show you is this is called the ingredients for making modeling chocolate. All you need are the candy melts that you can buy in your craft store and then some corn syrup. And I'll show you on our recipe. If you go to our recipes under candy recipes, you'll find it's the candy modeling chocolate. It's just these two ingredients, and it makes this wonderful modeling chocolate that you can do a lot of things with. So when I get back, I'm going to show you how to create this cake in under 5 minutes. I'll see you back then. I'm going to start decorating by using my 3-sided scraper. I'm just going to scrape along the side of my cake, and what it does is it makes an imprint on the cake that makes a little bit of a different design. Then on the other side, I'm going to just take it and scrape across the side with a swooping motion like this, just to give it a nice design also on the top. Obviously, you don't have to do this, but I just like the look that it gives. Okay, now I bought a simple ribbon. It's the straight ribbon, not with the wire sides on it. I took the pan that I baked my cake in. I measured the ribbon around it so I wouldn't have to cut it once I went around. Now I'm going to place it on the bottom of the cake. And I'm just going to attach it to the back side. Now, using my decorator bag, I filled it with the leaf green, mint green blend, and now I'm going to create the wreath. And all you're going to do is what I call J's. You're going to make J's. See how simple this is? Using my turntable, I'm going to turn J again. You're just squeezing the bag. I use my index finger of my other hand to guide me. When I think of doing letters, then it actually allows it to look more uniform. So here I'm just doing J's around the cake. It looks like a beautiful border. Turn my cake around. And then I'm going to do it right on top of my J's, in between. Just giving it a fuller look to my wreath. And just kind of go around. Obviously, if you're a novice, this will take a little bit of time, so take your time. If you're an experienced decorator, you can just go really quick through this. Okay, now I always try to look at where I started, and also I want to make sure the back of the ribbon. The back of the ribbon's right here, and this is where I started my decorating. So that's where I want to put my bow. Now, last night before I prepared to make this cake, I used the modeling chocolate. I used red candy melts, and then I created this bow just by rolling it out with a rolling pin, cut it using a ruler. They're 1-inch strips, and then I created a bow. And then I put these little saran wraps in between just to hold it up so that it would dry overnight. Now I'm going to take that bow very carefully, and I'm going to place it right where the back of my ribbon is so it doesn't show. And then these are just little candy balls that I'm going to put to create kind of a holly look. You can use anything you want. If you want to make it look like there are ornaments on there, you can use more colorful balls, but I love the color of red and green. So I'm just going to add these along here. The kids really like to decorate with the mom or dad in the kitchen, so you can obviously have the kids help you with this. and you're just going to decorate around the cake like that. See how simple this is? And what a beautiful cake this would make at the holiday table at Christmas time. Also, I love that there's a center in here and you can write Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, we love you, whatever you want. And this would be an awesome decorated cake to bring to a party or to bring to a friend or just to have at the table at your Christmas celebration. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Happy holidays. We'll see you next time.